Hi, my name is Ingrid Palmer. I'm a diversity and inclusion consultant, an award-winning inspirational speaker, and the founder of Focus on Ability, a motivational campaign designed to encourage individuals to overcome barriers and live their best lives. My story is that after graduating from university, I was surprised to find myself chronically jobless, and this was due largely in part because employers found my visual impairment as a serious liability issue. And so I found that my brain, no matter how smart it was, couldn't compensate for um, being blind. Outside of school, I ceased to have merit. My gray matter was just drying up from lack of meaningful use. And more than anything else, I just felt wasted. And so I chose to focus on my children and their lives. For many years, I really desired to be part of the school life and the activities that were going on, but I didn't find the environment to be very inclusive or welcoming or even accessible. Until we moved to a new area and started attending a new school. And this school had a particular focus on being the heart of the community and was open to family members of the students and really encouraged their involvement. And so the principal at this school held a completely different view to what I had been used to in my life. And she was incredibly intentional about actively creating avenues for me to be able to be involved and to participate. And then before I knew it, I was elected as school council chair. And for me, it turned out to be a remarkable 2-year reacquaintance with my skills, with my leadership abilities, knowing how to collaborate, planning and putting on events. And so I told this story because I wanted to highlight the necessity of individuals being intentional about making the changes that they want to see and not looking for it to just happen on its own. Because through that experience, I ended up finding my passion, launching my speaking career, and building my business. And that came out of one person's intentional actions to have me included in something as simple as school council. Adopting a solutions-based mindset rather than a deficit perspective automatically lends itself to creating more inclusion and diversity by people actively using their privilege to close gaps and create opportunities for persons with disabilities. One piece of advice that I would have given to my younger self would be to refuse to conform, to refuse to hold back, or to take the seat over there in the corner where you're expected to hold, to take on leadership positions, to hold space, and to just make the most of my talents to push. Persons with disabilities are continually measured and found wanting or lacking when we are actually chock full of talent, of competence, of merit and utility that unfortunately go largely unaccessed. My job has made a positive impact not only in my life but in the life of my community because it allows me to combat the narrative of disability as tragic. And I have the ability to use my platform to affirm the innate value of persons with disabilities. And it also allows me to spread the message that loving yourself exactly as you are is in fact an act of resistance and an act of justice.